Crispy, sticky, and juicy, this is the chicken sandwich that you need to make. We want to start off by marinating our chicken. I have 4 chicken thighs here, boneless and skinless. The amounts don't really matter too much. Add in 1 cup or 250 milliliters of buttermilk, 2 teaspoons each of onion and garlic powder and smoked paprika, 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, add in a pinch of salt, and I prefer to use ground white pepper for recipes like this. It just mixes a lot easier. All we have to do is mix this around, allow everything to marinate in all of that flavor. Just make sure that you mix the spices around as well. And then we can let this sit in the fridge for about 30 minutes up to 48 hours. Or if you really can't wait, you can just use it straight away. While the chicken marinates, we can get on with a really nice, quick and easy coleslaw. What we're going to need is 1/4 of a white cabbage. Just remove that core. I like to separate the leaves, just makes these things a lot easier to slice. Then go through and slice this into really thin ribbons, also known as chiffonade. And if you don't want to do it like this, you can run it along a mandolin. But it is a good way to get those knife skills going. Once you have that done, do give it a little bit of a wash, just because it's a layered vegetable and there can be some trapped dirt. Take off both ends of half of a red onion and then just peel that skin off. All of the scraps can be saved for a stock. Place it in the half moon position and then just make thin slices across. And just like the cabbage, you can run this on a mandolin as well. Grate 1 carrot along the larger side of a box grater. You can julienne this if you prefer. You're going to get more flavor out of the carrot by grating it, as it breaks down a lot more. And you don't have to use carrot at all if you do not like it or don't want to put it into your coleslaw. And with all of that done, just add all of those ingredients into a mixing bowl. For the dressing, add 2 tablespoons or 40 grams of whole egg mayonnaise to a bowl, 1 teaspoon or 10 grams of Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon or 5 milliliters of apple cider vinegar, a small pinch of salt, we can season it more later, and the same with a little bit of cracked black pepper. Give that a quick mix around, make sure everything is combined. You can either use a whisk or a spatula for this, it doesn't really matter. Then with these 2 done, we can place them in the fridge. We won't dress it right now because if we do, it's going to go soggy and we want to maintain that freshness. For the dredge, add 1 cup of plain all-purpose flour to a bowl, half a cup of cornflour or cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of both onion and garlic powder, and 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. Season with some salt, and again with some ground white pepper. Use a dry whisk and mix that all together. If there is any lumps, you can run this through a sieve, but mainly concentrate on mixing those spices through. Once that's done, we can pop this aside and this is ready to go. In this bowl, I have 3 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter, and we're going to add 2 tablespoons of honey to it, and this is going to be for our glaze at the end. And an optional ingredient is half a teaspoon of dried chili flakes. All we need to do is mix this around, make sure everything is nicely combined. Don't need to worry about seasoning it right now. We can always add salt at the end because we've added quite a bit of salt already to the dredge as well as the marinade. You can use any buns of your choice for this. The most controversial thing, I'm using burger buns for a sandwich. That's where all of that controversy comes from. So all I'm doing is slicing these open, and these ones are brioche. Now there's a few different ways that you can cook this. You can either fry it, oven it, or air fry it. If you don't want to do any of those, I suggest not making the recipe. And as far as the oil goes, you can either use oil or tallow, anything neutral flavored. There really is no right or wrong answer. When our oil's at temp, this is 170C or 340F. We can take our chicken straight from that marinade into the dredge and then just mix this around really well. You can also double coat this if you prefer. Just gets that extra super crunch on the outside. Try not to get yourself covered in it. And then what we'll do is place it into the hot oil, facing away from ourselves, and cook this for about 7 to 8 minutes or until golden brown and cooked through. While they're cooking, it is a good idea just to mix them around every now and again. Make sure nothing's stuck, and flip them over as well, because sometimes it can be uneven heat. Once that's done, we have these nice, beautiful golden brown, crispy chicken pieces. Remove them and place them onto a wire rack to drain. With the leftover oil, you can let this cool down until it's completely cold, strain it, get out any of the bits and any of the scum that may be at the bottom, then you can reuse it unless it has a really bad odor or it is extremely dark. Toast your buns however you like. I like to do it with a little bit of butter in a pan, just allow that to melt. And then once melted, place in the buns and spread that out. I'm only going to toast these for a short time, just until we get that nice browning all over. But of course you can do this under the grill or broiler, or you can leave them fresh, that choice is all yours. Dress the coleslaw with that dressing. Give it a quick mix through, make sure everything's really coated. And sorry about the gloves, my hands are a bit sore at the moment. And it's a good idea to test this for seasoning as well, but don't go overboard because the chicken does have a little bit of sodium in it. Place the crispy chicken into a mixing bowl. Give that honey butter a quick mix through and then pour that all over the top. Gently mix that all together. Make sure all of the chicken is coated in that glaze. And then what you're looking for is a beautiful piece of chicken that looks like that. If you want to add a sauce, just add a little bit on the bottom and the top of our buns. Add on the crispy chicken. Place on a little bit of coleslaw. And an optional ingredient is a couple of pickles. Place on that top bun. That then leaves us with this crispy chicken sandwich. That chicken has that beautiful golden color all over, and the sandwich looks pretty tasty. With everything said and done, we can then dig in. That is absolutely delicious.